So I want to give you all the stock market update. Which are the major indices? What are they doing for what we're likely to do for the week ahead? Okay, so let's have a look at it. S&P 500, it has obviously come off a bit. It's still on its upward trend, so there's not a major problem or too big a worry yet on that one. If I zoom in, you can see the problem that I've been highlighting all along, which is that the price makes higher highs, but the momentum indicators make lower highs, and that in itself is bearish, but it's overcome that so long that people have just been ignoring it. If you look at the momentum over there, it looks like it's going to break down through that to the downside, so I'd probably put more money on the downside than the up. However, before I could do that, I'd have to look at the weekly charts, and on the weekly, how does your S&P look there? Yeah, it's, breaking down beneath its moving average, and that's slightly negative, I'm afraid. On the NASDAQ, same thing, broken down below, negative, and it's accelerating to the downside on the weekly chart, and that'll impact the daily moves as well. You can see there, it's looking sharper. The falls down, doesn't it? And that looks like it's going to accelerate. Now, it's not to say it can't turn around. You can see back in October, you can have a few days, it goes down, comes back up. This could easily go down to what would keep it in its upward trend. Well, actually, not much lower without breaking that upward trend. So let's see what happens there. But I can imagine people want to wait. This is, despite the down moves, has got a clear upward trend on the daily. Has it on the weekly? How clear cut does that look on the weekly charts? Yeah, actually, it's still a bit there. It's hard to imagine the FTSE going up without the US lead. However, that has been happening more recently. So who knows? Who knows? On the Dow, lower. It's still above its signal line, so the Dow bets might be better than the NASDAQ ones. NASDAQ's going to get whacked most, S&P next, and the Dow seems to be a bit more resilient, only because it's probably more diversified in terms of industrials rather than, say, tech-rich, and tech's getting whacked a bit at the moment in terms of profits coming out of anywhere. Don't forget, people, when they've got... when they get fearful, they're going to sell their most profitable positions first, which have been NASDAQ positions last year. Obviously, they're going to go for their loss-making or mediocre ones last, such as human nature. That's a bit more flat there. So neutral on the Dow, neutral to positive on the Dow, negative on the NASDAQ and the S&P. Hopefully that was a bit helpful. Thank you.